Narcissists are running the show. They're the extremists of every group. And then they'll take it and run with it because, see, they want us all hating each other. It serves their greater agenda, which is the world is an awful place. It's very hard because they feel so much shame and disdain. They want all of us to play that same game. Never surrender, which I don't really know what that is anyway. I think that's just being flexible and a common decency to have a give and take in a relationship. But because narcissists are running the show, now it's just ultimate surrender. A woman must surrender to their man, otherwise they're a demon. They're a whore, they're a slut, and they are to be feared and actually maybe even attacked. Like, they deserve it. That's what this type of philosophy is preaching. And by the way, this guy, I don't know, I'll link his channel below, whatever, but the one that I really did a deep dive on, I don't know that I'm going to reiterate every single point he made, but you can watch his video if you'd like. He has a gun on his table doing the video. I don't know if that's because it's kind of like a threat, like, back off anybody who thinks they're going to come after me, like I have a gun. I'm not sure, but he had a gun on the table as he's doing his YouTube video, which I thought was interesting. Maybe he's FBI, maybe, I mean, he's allowed to own a gun, I get it, but it's just a strange prop to have in your YouTube video about why single moms are horrible, evil scum of the earth. Just an interesting thing as an acting teacher, director, when I notice set design and things like that. A gun is a very interesting dynamic to have in the foreground of your YouTube video. Just a thought from this idiot single mom here, but what do you know? Okay, so that's the other thing that they say. Then they flip it and have a double standard and say that they don't care. Single moms don't care about their kids. So it's like, which one is it? Are we putting them first too much, or they don't care? So basically, that's also a narcissistic. Again, I don't know if this guy was a narcissist, but this is very narcissistic thinking. To be like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you take care of your kids, you're a villain. If you don't take care of your kids, you're a villain. If you take care of yourself, you're a villain. So immediately, you're devalued just for being a human being on the planet. Out the gate. Number one, we left them. So what does that say? In their conclusion, the narcissistic thinking conclusion, that we're crazy. We're nuts. Because who would leave a man who is providing or protecting? Who would leave a man like that? Right? And if he was just a jerk, his argument is, if he was just a jerk, then the woman has terrible judgment and character. So again, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Why would you leave somebody? You left him, so you're a demon. Because if he was an awesome guy, then and you left him, then you're a demon. And if he wasn't an awesome guy, if he was abusive and rude and horrible to you, then you're a demon because you picked him. See? Do you see how that works? So either way, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You can see this theme with narcissists all over the place because this backs you into a corner. This is the best way to devalue you as a person because nothing you can do is ever good enough, period, right? Okay. This guy went on to say the only way a single mom could possibly be redeemable ever is if her husband was hit by a truck and killed and she's a widow. Okay, so you might say, well, Leah, that was a terrible video if you wanted to tell us why you should date single moms. And you're right. I'd never told you why you should date single moms. You know why? Because I'm not a narcissist. And I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing. Because I think that you're a grown adult and you could make whatever decision you would like to make. I'm also not going to tell you blanket statements about an entire group of people. Like, you should date single moms. Because there's a lot of bad single moms out there. But what you could do is start looking at people on an individual basis instead of on a group basis. Now you might say, well, you just clumped all narcissists together. Yes. All abusive people together, and say, I don't want to date them. That is not saying a group of people is a specific way. That's saying people who possess a group of personality traits I'm going to stay away from. Do you see the difference?